Hello and welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to my Hell in a Cell 2021 predictions. It feels weird having Hell in a Cell in June. Normally comes around in October time. But yeah, I think it should be a decent show. The card's looking pretty good, so let's get straight into it. First up, Alexa Bliss takes on Shayna Baszler in a singles match. I don't know if this is going to turn into like a cinematic match. I guess it would kind of make sense, but Jesus Christ, just make the storyline over with. It's so bad. You're totally ruining Shayna Baszler and Alexa Bliss. To be honest, I'm kind of past the point of caring about her at the moment, and that's a really sad indictment on the booking. But I guess Shayna's going to get buried here, which makes me sad, and I'm going to go for an easy Alexa win. Next up, Cesaro takes on Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell, and yeah, this is an interesting one. Obviously, a replay of WrestleMania. We seem to have a lot of these on this card, but yeah, it's an interesting matchup. Cesaro, I just kind of feel like now he's had his Universal Championship match, Vince McMahon has never been the highest on him. I can just kind of see him falling down. Seth Rollins, he kind of needs to move on. I can only see him moving up, which is why I can see Seth Rollins evening out his loss at Mania, and he's getting the rub here. So I'm going to say Rollins for the win. Next up is Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Owens, yeah, they've both had interesting years, to be honest. Owens, he's kind of been in the Universal Championship for a lot of it, and then feuding with Zayn. To be honest, I'm surprised this feud is still going on. Zayn, Vince McMahon just never seems to have really high plans for him. Both seem to lose a lot. So yeah, it'll be a big win for whoever gets the rub here and could express the next feud. And I'm leaning towards Owens. I just don't think Zayn will be harmed by a loss as much as Owens, which is why I'm going to go for an Owens win. Next up, the Women's Championship is on the line between Bianca Belaire and Bayley, the SmackDown Women's Championship, that is. This is an interesting one. Bianca, of course, she's doing okay with the title back at the moment. Kind of expecting a little bit more. We've got this rematch with Bayley. Hopefully, I like the two of them, but hopefully this is the last one and Bianca can kind of move on. I think it's fairly clear and obvious which way this is going to go, and I'm going to say Bianca Belaire will probably get a quite easy win and retain her title. Moving on next to the Raw Women's title match, this time Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. And yeah, this is another interesting one, to be honest. Rhea, her title reign, I just don't think it's gone too well so far, and WWE just loves Charlotte Flair so much. No one would even be surprised if they put the title on her once again. So that's kind of what I'm expecting to happen here. I'm going to say a Charlotte Flair win, probably much to everyone's disappointment. Moving on to the Universal Championship, the WWE Championship match up next, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. And this is an interesting one, because of course if Drew McIntyre, this is inside Hell in a Cell, if Drew McIntyre doesn't win, he can never challenge for the title when Lashley's champion again, and they just seem to love him in the title match so much. And after 2 losses in a row, losing inside Hell in a Cell last time, I can just see Drew McIntyre becoming the new champ. I'm just going to say it, Drew McIntyre, the new champion. Rey Mysterio versus Roman Reigns, I should imagine, will be the main event. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to this one. Rey, of course, he's been brilliant recently. We'll go with Dominic. And Roman, what can you say about him? He's just been so good as well, with everything going on with the Usos, and I just can't wait to see how far this progresses. But I think the match result is fairly obvious. Rey's already the champion of the tag team division. He can focus on that, and Roman will just keep on this incredible title reign going. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, bring your thoughts, comments down below, and follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.